What's up, everybody? Thought I'd change up my intro a little bit. We are playing Shelter 2 today because I just wanted a nice one-off. Um, nice one-off to come back. I need to get back into the drill. Listen, all that dental stuff, it made me, like, unable to talk half the time. My brain, because I was put under general anesthesia, and that really messes with you if you've never been on it. I have been before, but I was like 3, so I don't remember anything. But, yeah, I got pretty messed up on it, so bear with me for the next, God, maybe month or two. But after that, everything should be normal. I guess I could have picked my language. But yeah, we're playing Shelter 2. If you have never played this game, I highly recommend it. Although I lost my family tree. What's up with that? I haven't played since 2019, so... actually, let me make sure that this sounds okay. Like, honestly, because I didn't test here. So, bear with me for a minute. I'm back. On my end, it's like really loud. Let me adjust my headset. There we go. But the audio didn't sound too bad. I did turn it down a smidgen because the game does get loud at times. But yeah. So basically, if you've never played any of the Shelter games, at least specifically for Shelter 2, you are a lynx and you have 4 babies and you're just trying to survive. It does have an ending. So, like I said, this will just be a one-off. It's a very unique game style, you'll see what I mean when we start playing. But yeah, I really love this game. They apparently came out with Shelter 3, I haven't played that, but I did play Shelter 1, and I liked it, but I didn't super like it at the same time. And then, Pause, for some reason for a while I had a free copy, and I played through that, and I thought Pause was really fun. But yeah, then I didn't have it anymore. I don't know what was up with that. If they were doing like a promotion or what. I thought about buying it and I don't know. I didn't. So, maybe I will in the future so I can play it on the channel. But yeah, let's get into this. Man, I hope my webcam's in a good spot. I didn't think about it. And if you're confused as to why I'm a VTuber model. Oh, never mind. Mother Lynx is pregnant and searching for a den, but the night is cold and fearsome predators have caught her scent. Oh my god, I forgot how scary this game actually is. Wait. It does have scary moments, just as a heads up. But if you don't know why I'm a VTuber, you can check out my last video. It just kind of goes over like where I've been and stuff. Okay, I gotta remember how the heck to play. Oh, here we go. I don't think I'm allowed to run yet. Wait. I had a league set up instead of WASD. Shift, okay. Okay, shift in space. Oh, okay. I didn't expect it to go. Oh my gosh, the camera's like inverted? Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I'm already stressed. This is even the most stressful part of the game. I forgot, no wonder I didn't play this for so long. I didn't jump very well. I'll fix the camera and I'll be playing better, I promise. The poor rabbit, man. I feel bad for the rabbit. Yep, we went over it. Oh! Okay. Haha, they can't jump. White wolf can't jump. I don't know if they can be black, I don't know. It's just auto-tapping. Well, at least we got away from the wolves. For some reason I don't remember that. I don't remember it being so intense. Like, I really don't. That night, the stars whispered to Mother Lynx. Just how I'm sitting here. Oh, I'm pretty. I don't think you get to choose your color at the start. You can later. Man. I have to get used to inverted. I probably should have messed with the settings. I just didn't think about it. Is this a... no, it's just a forest bed. So you can already kind of see what I mean by this game is very unique. Like, everything's crazily textured and I love it. Oh, that reminds me, I also used to play Meadow a lot. That was one of the games I played with my best friend, like, forever. It was just so fun to play. Heck, I might play it again. This game's just so beautiful. And I'm sure Shelter 3 is too, just like I said, I've never played it. And people weren't speaking very highly of it. Look at the stars. Such a pretty game, seriously. If you've never played it, I highly recommend. Another game I'd recommend that's like this is Wolf Quest. But most people know of Wolf Quest, they don't know of Shelter. I didn't even know of Shelter. It got recommended to me. Thanks to Steam. But, yeah. If you like these style of games, I would love to play Wolf Quest, but my laptop cannot handle it. I'd have to play it on the lowest graphics, and even then, I don't know if I could record it at the same time. So, that'll have to be when my new desktop comes in. Whenever it does. They're little noises. I love them. Oh, look at them! So excited. So it seems like you always get a variety. Oh, look at them yawn. They're so cute and textured. God, the sound design is just supreme. Oh, Bova. Yeah, so your original parent's always Anna, and then from there you can change names. I don't know if I'll really change names, because I lost my last one. So, it makes me a little sad. Because I did have, like, themed names, and it was really fun. So, I think we'll be okay with it. It's just Bova. I'm gonna accidentally say Bofa at some point. But we'll go with those names. They're fine. Bova's already my favorite. Oh, I didn't mean to hit my headset. She ventures into the vast open world, a land full of prey to feed her starving family, who are not yet strong enough. Man, I can't read. Y'all, it goes so fast. I knew it was gonna leave too. I'm like, I'm taking too long. I can't read. The stupid anesthesia, man. Oh, they be screaming. Okay, you know what? This has to change because I'm not gonna be able to hunt with it being separate. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I'm back. I really had to change that camera. Okay, so right now I gotta get some rabbits. They're hungry. I can hear them. Am I crouch again? I'm sure it's gonna teach me. Oh, okay, yeah, you auto crouch. I don't. Oh, yeah, so you do left click. Okay. And it automatically does it too. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ina, you need to chill out. How do I pick this up? That's how I eat it. I don't want to eat it. Son of a gun. I thought it would teach me. Okay, so this game's so weird. That is one thing. The controls are weird. I remember that now. We'll get it. Okay, here you go. Oh! Look at them eat. They're so cute. Look at me sit! They're so cute. That's what makes this game so upsetting. Why am I not hunting now? Oh my gosh, this can't- like, my mouse is so sensitive. I gotta turn that down. There we go. I had it on league setting. Everything's on league setting today, apparently. It's the last actual game I played. I don't count The Sims as a game. Oh, look! It's all melting! That is so cool. Here. What the heck is that on the ground? Okay. Some sort of collectible. Oh, yeah, it is on the left side there. I'm covering it. And my camera's covering it. Man, they be screaming. Alright, where's another? What is that? Is that a mouse? Is that a mouse? Chipmunk? I can't tell. It's something. It was something, no it's not. Oh my gosh, the delay on running. I'm so scared. I'm struggling to- oop. I did my hunter sense, my bad. There we go, now they follow me. Look at the little gray one. Wasn't there a- maybe not. I was thinking maybe there was a way to get their names to come up. Oh, the rabbits are white. Or at least this one is. The little kittens. Oh, this is much better. Okay, yep, that was my entire problem. Figured it out. Here you go. You guys can eat in the grass. Oh yeah, only 2 of them can. I gotta find some more. Wow, there's a lot over here. There we go. I'm getting my groove. I'm figuring it out. What am I... Oh, he is. He blends in a little bit, the little brown one. Next to the white one. I couldn't... I really couldn't tell where he was. I don't know if this is tracking me well. It is, okay. I do have the recording up, like, on my screen so I can see if it's bugging out. So if you notice me, like, yeah, the eye, like, freaks out when I look down. So where do I want to go? Holy cow, there's like a million rabbits over there. But like I can go to trees, I can go to Snowflake, I can go to, what was that? Mountains? Man, there's plenty of rabbits around here. But this game's nice because it has a lot of replayability that a lot of games don't tend to have. So like, I can choose where I'm going. I can choose to stay here or... Dang it. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my touch. Are they eating that? Oh, that's a collectible just right on the wall. Oh, I can't jump with food in my mouth. Okay. Today I learned. Oh, they just went over and ate that one. C. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, that's for my collectibles. Okay. I was really confused. I'm like, C. For deer head. What is that? Oh, there's nothing there. Okay. This game messes with you sometimes. What on earth? It just came out of nowhere. Okay, see, I really don't like this tan one here. It's scaring me. I can't ever see that one or the orangish brown one. What's up with that? Rabbits. I just got them turns. Oh, well. That's fine. I gotta let my babies catch up anyway. You never want to go too far from them. That's how you get one or two lost. I learned that the hard way. I actually learned that during a certain part of this game, which I really hope I don't experience because I might start crying. I get so stressed out in this game. That's why I'm not saying a lot. I know how scary this game can get, and I know I keep saying that, but I'm just warning y'all. Like, it'll just come out of nowhere. Right now it's nice, and I hope it stays that way. I don't need anything stressful. Don't I technically have to eat too? I'm not sure what the metric is, but I know like once in a while you have to eat as well as your babies, so I'm gonna eat this one. Oh, it's that bar that I'm covering, so you guys won't get to see that. Heck, I can barely see it. Was I just cleaning? Is that what that is? That like a den for those little voles? What are they? I don't even know what they are. Oh, they're running up to it. Oh, it's a nest. Okay. Is this like kind of swampy? I don't like swampy. They do. Love when the babies just go running. Am I missing a baby? Wait a minute. No. Bro. This time it was the gray one. I don't even know what's wrong with me anymore. I'm having a stroke. Right on camera. What is that? I don't like flies. I don't know what that means, so I'm not going that way. Let's scope real quick, because we're getting a little away from the safe area. What's up with the flies? How many nests are here? There's so many nests, and my babies are just running for it. This is messed up. Oh geez, I need food. Near water? I don't want to be near water right now. I need rabbits or something. Man, there's nothing near me. I don't know if I can cross this. I don't trust it. I mean, I don't know how old my babies are. Go ahead and more this way. Oh, there's rabbits like right here. Hello. I thought he was gonna run into me. Oh. Oh, there he is. Where are my babies? Okay. Where are they? No! Wait! Mess them up! Oh my gosh. My baby! was sitting there thinking, God, I gotta get some food. I'm gonna let them have that. Because that's what he deserves. He deserves to get eaten by babies, you know? That's why me ain't any fun. He needs retribution. These babies do. It's the same at Wolf Quest too, that sound, so I knew exactly what was going on. I'm like, oh no, wait. Okay, turned right into me. Sorry babies, I need this. The bar was getting pretty low. Man, pass. Pass entirely on that eagle. It's not a collectible flower. I never like when I see saving in the corner. It's just... It's not fun. Game's at least forgiving in that aspect. But I think I'm gonna go to... Son of a... I'm gonna go to the tree area, actually. I was gonna go the other area, but I don't know if I can cross that river, and I don't want to try to run around and figure that out. Okay, so it was that way. I'm just making sure my babies are following. We're not losing babies this run. I think the first time I ever played I lost 2. And one of them might have been an eagle, which I think is why I'm so like, oh my gosh, when it comes to the eagle. Thought I saw a rabbit running with my babies for a minute. Sometimes the pathfinding of the rabbits is a little goofy. What is that sound? Oh, it's a little quail. See you later. I hate trying to hunt quail. They're fast. Bro, look at those dragonflies. It's teaching me how to eat now? I don't need to eat. I mean, I do, but I'm good. I can't believe it taught me this late. I would have long starved. Can't even see where these rabbits are. What the? Oh, so the bushes slow me down. I didn't even know that. Dang, little one. He was keeping up. I gotta eat this one. Don't want to get too low. Just like sucking up sound. Alright, now that's kind of calm. Like, how have y'all been doing? Y'all been doing good? Oh, it's been like forever. Been forever since I've like done any recording, so I'm totally out of it. Especially when it comes to like multitasking, I still can't do that. See, now y'all got me alert running around. Thinking that there's foxes or something. Is that one? Or is that a quail? I can't tell. Man. It looks like a quail. Yeah. So let me know, like, how you guys have been doing. I hope to get my Discord actually up and running. I do have a Discord, it's just not very good. Cause I don't use that platform. So, I've had people offer to help me with it, but I'm... Like, I trust them, I'm just nervous. Cause there's excuse me, there's kind of a certain way I want it done. And I don't know if it's even possible, because my Discord is going to be a mix of gaming and art content, because a lot of my friends that game also do artwork, so I figured I'd make a whole little area. Oh, are we going to the next area? Stove 4. But yeah, it's not to a place where I really want to share it around, but it will be in the description. In case you want to. If you give some feedback. Interesting. Oh, the music of this game is so good. So that's Snowflake. Okay. So that's gonna be snowy area. I don't really like the snowy area, but it might make for a good video, so I might have to do it. I keep hitting this mic. I got a whole fancy microphone now. One day I'll share it like on social media. I did a little bit, but I didn't take a good picture of it. I'm rusty as all hell and I'm hungry. Oh, you know what? That's probably what's happening is I'm getting slow. That's not a good sign. If we're going to the snowy area, I gotta be... Oh, what is my cat doing? Okay, so... I'm kind of figuring out how that bar works. It does... When I run, it goes down. I don't want to go back. But, it seems to have like a cap based on how much I've eaten recently. Is that a bird in the tree? I'm not liking this music. I can't tell if it's positive or negative. I think I can get that nest out of that tree. Thought so. Well, eat. Yeah, goobers. Like, getting on the nest for y'all, I appreciate it, but I'll catch myself a rabbit and eat that. Or better yet, another eagle will show up. Probably get full off of that. Let's try to get a rabbit. How y'all liking this game? Like, is this something y'all would play or just watch someone else play? Man, I suck at I was bad at it in Wolf Quest too, and it's way easier in Wolf Quest. They're so fast. I might not be able to catch a rabbit. Man, especially because they keep going in the transition land. Birds in the sky. Okay. I gotta let the bar fill up, otherwise I can't catch a single rabbit. Listen, I never said I was good at video games. If you come to this channel for good gameplay, it ain't here. Like, I'm sorry, I'm terrible. Stop running this way. There we go. Sorry, I gotta have this because I gotta get this bar up. I always feel bad when I take food from my babies. I get so excited and then I'm just like, nom nom. It's mine. Yeah, we need to do some more. Babies are forever hungry, just like in real life. There is nothing. Oh, here we go. Looks like you can't see like super far. Probably saves on like processing, honestly. My computer's probably freaking thankful. Like, oh finally, you're playing something that isn't horrible. There. I always like catching two, then they all can eat. It's so nice. Where are we? I can't recall if I've actually been here. I know I've been to the ice zone. Don't know if I really want to go there. If you know, you know. But it looks like it may be one of the only ways to go. I can like go this way. See what's going on in this biome. Oh, I'm like, what? Oh, I thought that was a leaf. Well, these voles are throwing me off. This is so peaceful. I don't know. Something about this game, like, it goes from, like, super peaceful. My computer really did not like that. Don't do a new soundtrack. Oh, is it becoming fall? Okay, now that's a good new soundtrack. I'm telling you, the musical cues. When something bad's happening. I hope I didn't sound too quiet there. I'm still... You ever, like, watch YouTubers and you're like, why is the mic, like, basically in their mouth? Yeah, I figured out why. It's because that's how the mics work. Wait a minute. Oh, it's becoming night. Bro. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. We gotta go. We gotta go. Oh my god, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about! Do you see that? It's a fire! It's a wildfire! Oh, yeah, I'm leaving, bye. I'm going over here. Hey, come on, babies. We're leaving. The whole area. I'm not dealing with it. I hate... The fires are the worst, because what'll happen is the baby will get lost. And can die. We're looking at the map now? Well, look at that. That's kinda neat. I didn't know if there was a map. But that happened one of the times. I had to grab a baby and just run, and I ended up losing 2 babies. I think it was a completely different playthrough, but I still lost babies. I'm like, dude, this game's too stressful, and I think that's when I quit playing. Because I didn't even know that you could have a wildfire. And I didn't know what it was at first, so I'm like, that's weird. Dang, look at me go. All that stress. What's that? My baby's coming? But yeah, it just... A wildfire comes, and then you can't... Sometimes you can't get away, like in real life. And then it's just... It's upsetting. I don't know if I have the strength. I didn't even know where else to go. I'm like, I don't know the map. I don't even know that wildfires happen there. So in like little tree thicket. Oh, is this going back to where we were at? You can try again. But I panicked. I just picked a direction. You know, you see the fire and you go, okay, run away. You don't want to run adjacent. Okay, yeah, we are back. Is the fire starting again? No. That was cute. Meowed adjacent. Okay. Can we not have a fire again? I'm glad it's over. We came back and it's over. I cannot wait until a little bit later in this game. God, my links look so pretty in this environment. Don't you run this way. There. A little bit of food. I like how these two stayed back, the other two said, we're getting food. Like, screw you. I don't like this weird sound that the game's doing. Is it gonna start again? Is that what it's trying to warn me? Like meowing, it's cute. Isn't this a collectible, like... It is. Maybe I already had the other one? Oh, it's raining. Rain's nice. I wish we had some here where I live. Oh, I just hit the rock. Man, this rain's loud. I told y'all, this game gets loud. I hope it's not too loud. If it is, I apologize. I hope that translated on my mod. I had the most scared face. Oh my gosh. I didn't know lightning would strike. Where are my children? Okay. You guys blend in a little too well here. I don't like it. What? Why are we all meowing? Okay. We're good. I think. God. I was not ready for the lightning strike. Now I am. Now I know what happens. Oh. I just want these rabbits over here, okay? That's all I want, game. I beg of you. Give me these rabbits. I don't want that stupid roll. It feeds one baby. Okay. Or are they gonna go race to have the vault? Where are they going? Why is that tree red? Do you see that? Okay, it's just music. I hope my model's translating my face well, because I'm making some real reactions here. I know it's not picking up me jumping, but I know the mouse did. It's so funny, oh my gosh. Come here, little rabbit. See, this rabbit's foolish. Why are you gonna be a white rabbit in a reddish area? Oh my gosh. Look at them skills. Oh gosh, I'm so slow! No, oh! Oh, those are deer? Stop! You can't show me something new and then do a lightning strike. A deer would be a really good catch. I gotta catch some rabbits here. Did I get them? I need to eat. They're gonna get that one because I can't see it. Dang it, I need rabbits. The vole might do. No. The rabbit. Come on, bro. While I'm weak? I hope that would have hit him. That would have been funny. Oh. I'm so slow, bro. Screw you. I'm eating you. So good. There we go. You guys can have the rest. God, that filled up the bar to full. Let's get one of them deer. You know, the eagle provides. There's a collectible right here. The ego provides. You know, I'm thankful. Really needed food. And the eagle said, you know what? Sure. They're still over there. You know, I keep calling these deer. I can just call them an undulate or whatever. Because I don't... You okay? You okay, Vol? It's like you walked into me. But I have a full bar. You guys can barely see it at the side of my arm. Bro, these little mice or whatever they are gonna give away my position. And I'm not even downwind, or... Yeah, I know how to jump. You're really gonna make me... Okay. I was like, you're really gonna make me jump? I'm not near. What? He ran right at me! What animal would ever do that? I guess one that wants to live. Oh, got it. Oh gosh, that's graphic. Alright. Dang, kids, you get the rest. Here you go. Look at that rabbit. He's just right there. He's so close, he's making it so I can't get this, because it's making me path weird. There we go. You're easy mode, man. After that... I was about to say kids. Like, we gotta stay together. Not allowed to split up. It's illegal. Says me. Oh, it would be so cool to actually catch a quail. God, I never know which way they're gonna go. There we go, nice. He was gonna fly in a minute. I think they'll sit there and eat while I chase this. Maybe not. I was hoping I would catch. I was looking at this collectible, man. Can I get this collectible? There we go. Oh man. God, do I really want to go to the snow area? Might be my only way at this point. I don't know how interested you all are in this series. I wouldn't mind, let me move my mic a little more in front of me so I can actually, like, turn to what I'm using for my webcam to track my facial movements. And it'll probably track me better. There we go. I reset it, so it should really work now. I'm not liking this. Oh, 'cause it's getting snowy. Isn't this so like this is such good game design that the snow just creeps in. I think Wolf Quest just started doing that, and that was the point where I had to quit because my computer was like, oh no. Dynamic snow? More like crash report. Oh jeez. These rabbits are getting real wise. Although I don't blend in with the snow, so I'm kinda not surprised. You know, I don't know if I bought this game's soundtrack. If I did, I gotta like listen to it more. It's such simple music, so good. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like what else to talk about, because I know I've just kind of been like, oh look at this game, it's so nice. Oh my god, that was scary. But like, listen, like try having a microphone and then talk. Like it's really hard, because it's just you. Like I'm just talking to myself. Oh, I thought that was one of my babies or something. I'm like, why is he just hanging out? Yeah. You know, today I was actually gonna play Mario Kart DS, but I couldn't get it to work. I was really sad. Now that I've adjusted, I can't see my thing like at all. I can't see the little bar. Hold on. Can I move this a little bit? I might wig out for. Yeah, I do. I do wig out a little bit. That's not a collectible. There's not really that many predators here, you know? I don't saying that they're gonna show up. But there's really not that many. Like, there's you can tell because there's so many freaking rabbits. Oh, these rabbits didn't question why another rabbit was just running by? Shame for them. Maybe. Nope, I'll get stuck on a rock instead. And trees. Oh, the white rabbit, man. You think I'm gonna be able to see that? Man, I got my bars basically out. Big herbivores. I'm watching my bar. See how high it goes. It doesn't go up very high. I can try though. Cause that's a big meal, that'll feed all of us. I like how they just meowed at a rabbit. Music. Making me nervous. Always does. I almost wish that Mario Kart DS would have worked, because I might get a heart attack. Why are they moving? I'm so suspicious of everything ever. Like a real animal would be. Although, unlike a real cat, I can't tell the wind shift and the, you know, smell differences. That'd be real nice. What am I looking at? Rabbits? I don't want to hunt those. I mean, I do, but a bigger game. Okay, let's see if I can. Bar's going down pretty fast. Oh, okay. That wasn't what I aimed for. Oh, dang. I actually got him with like barely any bar left. I need a little bit of this, please. I'm not doing good. What is this? Oh! The bush! There's another! What am I hearing to my right? That's so unnerving. Oh! I can't go in the water. Today I learned lynxes cannot swim, I guess. Oh, I'm good. I'm alive. Kittens don't repeat that. Or my cats. Oh, they're okay. Probably very concerned. I thought I could. I don't know why. I thought I would kill it in the water. That would have been stupid too. The kids wouldn't have been able to get it. Oh my god. I'm not chasing a freaking quail. Yeah, I guess we'll go to the snowflake area. Oh, look at all the sparkly snow. And we're saving. And he went to the left. What a crock of crap. I'm making it worse because I keep running, but it's fine. Yeah. You know, I am recording this a lot earlier than I normally would. Like, both in the day and within the week, because I'm gonna be busy most of July. Like, the whole start of July, I'm not even gonna be home, which sucks. And then, I have a wedding to go to, and then I have a dental cleaning to go to, and it's like, come on, like, can I not have everything scheduled all at once? I hate that. I hate doing like 100 things. I don't know why I thought I heard a fire. It was all crispy. But yeah, everything's all scheduled at once, so I might not be able to make a huge comeback right away, other than the art fight stuff, man. Dang it. Other than the art fight stuff. I was trying to eat. Didn't need to see. We'll go this way. Good, there's a rabbit too. I'm sure the babies are hungry. They haven't meowed, but they probably will soon. This game's kind of crazy when it comes to how much these kids eat. Although it makes sense, they're grown. Oh, there's another deer over there. Yeah, so with everything scheduled, if I don't make a full comeback, I'm really sorry. I'll do my best. See, my babies are hungry. That's what that sound means. Yeah. Okay, we'll try to get this deer, don't you worry. I would have had the last one if I wasn't a big old dolt. I don't know why I thought I could go in the water. I'm also gonna hit this just to make sure. God, they might not run to the snowflake area. That would suck if they did. Bro, where is this deer running? Like, run like a normal animal. Holy cow. No, not for the water. Stop! What was that sound? Is that the deer? They're just gonna, man. Son of a bitch. I need them out of the water because I've fallen again. I don't know how my babies are gonna fare. But the pathfinding is just not nice to me. Go down, man. You're cheating. Okay, let them eat majority of it since they're meowing. Okay, so it's right there. Why didn't they meowing? I mean, look, I don't want to go to the snow area either, but can't just hang out here. You mean to tell me one of them can get sick? I'm gonna lose my mind. Like, I'm not ready for this. Oh, I can... Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to drop you like that. Let's go, I suppose. I'm stressed, because I know what this means. I think this was one of the first areas I went to, too. Like, first or second playthrough, I'm like, let's go here. I like the snow. That's gotta be a mole or whatever, a molehill. Oh, you guys have gotten way more food than I have. Should be good. Alright. Oh, probably no one that's gonna watch this is gonna understand what's about to come out of my mouth. But, League of Legends is releasing a new character. Oh my god. A new champion. But I know people won't know what that means because you're watching this. But it's a wolf-based character. I forgot her name already. Crap. But she's coming out, and I think I might actually start doing League content if that's the case. I've always wanted a wolf-based character in that game that had like pack mechanics. Oh my gosh. I saw that and I'm like, did I die? Like, like what? I said it years ago, like when I first started playing, I was like, man, it'd be really cool if they did that. And I'm like, they never would though. Cause like, who would, the game's not based around that, but man, it's like a hellhound looking character. It's so cool. It's like, oh god. Naviri? I think? Oh my gosh, I don't know. But, yeah, I might start playing that, League on this channel. I didn't think I would. Okay. So, rabbit. Now, I need to test something. And I hope this game gives me the grace to do it. Stay close, man, because this isn't a good area. But yeah, so that's not your thing, I apologize, but I'll still be playing Nintendo games, games like this. You're gonna see everything on this channel. Art, content, just everything. Now, if I go up here... You do follow. Okay, that makes me feel better. Just gotta keep that one in mind. Use your imagination what that ridge is for. I'm sure we'll experience it out here. Okay. Babies? Oh, it's like, where are my children? Were they stuck on the ledge? Yeah, I noticed that white one doesn't seem to get as much food as the other ones, unless I catch two. It's kind of small. Sniffy sniffy, I gotta find the rabbits or nests or something. As far as like other I'm kind of thinking like what other content might I do? Where did this rabbit go? This camera drives me nuts. I have it on a setting I'm not used to with like mouse sensitivity. I think it's at 800. It doesn't say. I'll turn that back down. So I can actually circle back to the mountain area. It's pretty neat. Oh, is that a rabbit? It sure is. What's that sound? I don't like when y'all make sound, just be quiet. Where's my baby? What was that? Nature changes, time passes, strength grows and bone stretches, living is hard. You can't do that to me. What was that in the distance, game? There goes that blood sun. Oh, it's melting. It's getting close to springtime. Look at that sun go. What was that? I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna fill in what that was. Oh god, don't make that sound. What was that in the distance? What is that? Oh, it's a... Oh, look how tiny! The brown one's so tiny. Where's my baby? Where? Oh! Baby! Hey, yo! This is not my baby? Hold on, I'll get you a rabbit. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You gotta get moving. You gotta go. You gotta hoof it, child of mine. Kid. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please. Get your butt up here. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay, we're turning around. We didn't see that. We didn't see that? I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Oh my god. Oh my god. What was wrong with her? Him. I don't know which one this was. What was wrong with him? He wouldn't move. I've never had that. That was some grade A bullshit. You heard it here first. That was some grade A bullshit. And since they aged up, I could not pick them up. I'm pretty certain. Come here. No, I can't. That's some crap. This game screwed me over so hard. Oh my god. Really is some shit. I'm really mad because that should not have happened. On God, that should not have happened. And if I would have caught it sooner, that definitely would not have happened, but I didn't know that they would just stop and not move. I don't know if it was because it was too hungry and like the game bugged, because it grew up anyway. It's a creepy sounding area. I'm exhausted. You coming? Why is my baby back there? What the hell is going on? Okay, don't collect that collectible. I don't want it anyway. What is going on? Like, is this area bugged? Gotta pop up. Did he die? Why are my baby, like, why are they all dying? Son of, okay, we need food. Like, I'm thinking that's the problem. I haven't caught anything, because those freaking wolves screwed me up. And I'm really low, like, I really need food. This area is cursed, man. Can I still feed him? Will he get up? Yeah, well, get out of his way. He's dying. Oh, he'll eat. Okay. We're okay. They will hunt on their own at this age. It's just I gotta get them to a place that actually has freaking food. There's nothing out here. Yay, look. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. We'll go to where there's rabbits and you guys will be okay. I still don't understand what happened with that last one. You guys can have it, I'll live. Alright, let's get some rabbits. This game's stressing me out. I didn't need to see a wolf attacking a lynx today, you know? Especially not when it's like, I don't know what that was. Like, someone have to let me know if that was actually a game bug or if that was, like, actually was supposed to happen. I feel like it was a bug. Because usually they get hungry and they'll just kind of lay down like that one did. Not stand and bug out and not move and not do anything. There's deer way over there? Or is that a pack of freaking wolves? I don't know. Really hoping it's deer, because we could really use that right now. I think I don't think you can see the wolves. I think the music starts... I can drink water? Hey, yo. Bro, we're probably... Dude, my kid's probably dying of thirst. I don't think it measures thirst. I think it's just an added thing. But if they can, well... Whoops. I've never had that happen though. I didn't even know you could drink water. You think it would have told me when I almost leapt into that lake. Are you gonna hunt this or am I? Oh, you're just gonna lay there. Maybe they're not old enough? I could've swore like they get old enough. Oh. Okay, I'm hunting these. You guys can have that. Swear to God, no wolves. God, this one's got big old antlers. Not these bushes. Oh, okay, that was a little goofy. I need a little bit. Well, still upset. Still upset I lost that kid. That was such... I'll try to move on, but that was just such crap. Dang, I can see deer that far out? Holy cow, they're far. Oh my gosh. See, it's almost like this where you're like, this is so serene, and then it's almost like the wolf pack and the fires and the eagles that's like, whoa. You guys are gonna chase these rabbits off. Okay. Oh, they're learning. You see that? They're learning. That's cute. Oh, okay. I'll do a hairpin turn. Jeez. It's like real rabbits, man. What was... Oh, it's telling me to jump, I think. Which I don't care. I can't catch this rabbit. I'm so slow. You guys gotta hunt. Like, you are definitely old enough to catch a rabbit. You're young and spry. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to see these platforms anymore. Here I am thinking like, oh, the babies can actually get up here. That's nice. I thought I had to grab them. But no. They glitch out instead. I want to see if I can get these deer. Because deer are so invaluable to the kids at this age. And of me, because then I can actually... Okay, instead I'll just get 3 rabbits. How's that? You guys aren't gonna eat it? Oh, there. I'm like, bro, I got 3 for all of us, man. Why is there so many rabbits? Holy cow. You know what? It is spring. That's why there's so many dang rabbits. Shoot. Oh, they're hunting. Do you hear that? I thought that was me. Wow. What is that? Oh, there's another rabbit. I don't even care. You guys need to eat those. Oh, I think they were. For an hour. I don't know how much of this footage is actually gonna come through. I might trim it down through the times that aren't like super interesting. I hope I do. I'd hate to release a whole hour of just me talking about nothing. I think this is a perfect game to come back to it because there's a lot that happens in this game that's just crazy. It's such a visually stunning game. You know, even though it's all like crazy and whatnot, it's just really nice. Those deer still out here? Yes, they are. Although there's water back there, and that's kind of frustrating because I know where they're pathing. Oh, there's a feather. I haven't even seen one yet. Bro, I just want this feather. I don't give a cotton tail about these rabbits. Bro, stop stalking. God, look how many deer! Well, they hunted. Stop, chill. You're gonna chase them all away. Let's see if we can get one. Oh, it's a bunch of... You know, maybe they're caribou. I was gonna say a bunch of bucks, but they could be caribou. I don't want that. How do I accidentally catch a freaking rabbit all the time? And moles and just everything. Where did y'all come from? Were they chasing deer? Okay. Oh, more rabbits. There's so many rabbits, like... Oh, the wolves too busy eating lynxes? Like, jeez, oh Pete, so I don't know why they're even hunting me. God, look at how many. I could feed the whole wolf pack with just like the couple groups of rabbits I've seen. Worst part is he even eat my child. Like, at least I would have been as mad. Like, oh well, maybe they were starving. I don't know. You can't even make that argument. Alright. I want to see my children grown. So let's try to get these three actually grown. Is that the strat to like jump through the bushes? I was trying to get this actually, I gave up. Oh, it's not even a collectible. What is that? A nest? Oh, he said screw that rabbit, I want this nest. He's like, eggs. Dang, he ate the whole nest. They had like scraps of egg. I make a big loop. That's one thing that I'm really bad about, by the way. I have like no map awareness. I will do a whole circle and go, look, I've never been here, and then my boyfriend's like, you absolutely have been here. What are you talking? You were just here 10 minutes ago. Like, listen. Like, I just recently, I was talking to my best friend, and she had a... Oh, what do you call those things? It's like the white see-through crystals, and they got like the white art inside of it. Usually people get it of like cities or their dog, cat. Um, she showed me it, and she's like, you know, look at this, I found this, and I was like, oh, that's cool, like, I've always liked stuff like that, and it was of New York City, and it had, why are the flowers all, do you see that? They all turn red. Maybe they smell good. But it had the Twin Towers in it, and she's like, how did you not recognize that? It's an old, you know, piece of decor. And I was like, dude, I get lost in my own hometown. You think I'm gonna remember what the skyline of New York City looks like? Because that's what we got to, as I was like, I don't know what the city looks like. Oh. In autumn, when the hills are yellow and red, the cubs are called to follow the path of solitude. They're already leaving? Y'all hunted one time and you think you're big and grown? Get back here. Why can't I jump? They're up there. Game, that's so mean. Let me up there. Stop hunting a stupid ass rabbit. I don't care. Let me up there. Fuck them rabbits. Oh, one of my kids said fuck them rabbits. Or to eat it. Man. That's so sad. There they are. They're trying to figure out how to get to me. What on earth am I looking at? Kid? You alright? Oh. Okay, well. Listen, I never said that any game's ever perfect, but this game's pretty close. That was the most perfect thing I've ever seen. Man, they're gonna end up leaving me. That's so sad. They're kind of bigger than me. Some of them must be male. I think they're all technically female, but because you can like continue the lineage, and it plays as them, so. I don't know anything about lynxes though. Maybe dad lynx will take care of kids. I don't know. But yeah, she's like, you don't recognize the New York skyline? I'm like, no, I've never been to New York City. I've been near it. I've just never been to the city. They're so cute. I don't know how they got the recordings of the meows. It sounds like, it doesn't sound like they actually got something to meow into the microphone, but it still sounds very good. See, look, they don't even hunt. They'll just lay down. Maybe they're just letting me hunt because I am the adult. No, I wanted the deer. There they are. That's what I was going to. Okay. It's very peaceful for a moment. I really cherish the moments of peace in this game because they're, at least in this playthrough, far and few between. You know, usually my playthroughs don't go this intensely. I've never had like a bunch of different disasters happen. It's usually just been like, oh, it's, you know, you went... What is that? Do you see that? That big thing over there? That big thing. Is that a bear? I know y'all see it. It's right there. I'm getting up here. I don't know what the heck that is. It is. It's like a bear. It keeps going behind the rock. I've never seen a polar bear in this whole game. That's terrifying. Yeah, kids, you see that? You see that bear? You see that bear? You get away. He's coming. Oh no, he's not. Bro, I wanted a deer, but they. What was that? Are my babies leaving? Is that what that meant? What just happened? The bears see? What was that? What was that? Okay, so they're up here. They're kind of stuck. I can't even get up here, so I really hope it's not coming. Oh my god, I've never had such a glitchy experience in this game. What happened? I'm just in disbelief. Like, what do you say to that? What do you say to that? I can't even say like a proper goodbye to my babies. They're up on a ledge I can't jump on right now. I can't even run. Down bad. But they're leaving. I know that they're leaving. Oh, no. Going somewhere else on the ledge. Where was the third kid? Like, he just bounced. He's like, I'm leaving. Oh, I picked up a collectible. Oh, there he is. They're trying to figure it out. Am I gonna be froze here? Maybe I gotta walk away. Look at the sun. Imagine the sun looked like that. Oh, they just disappeared. They sure did. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, he chased the bear away by leaving. That's some good kids, you know? They chased the bear away. I'm just sad we didn't actually get to watch them walk away. We got screwed over in that regard. You do watch them actually leave. They walk away. It's very bittersweet, but instead I was up on this mountain freaked out about a bear. Such is life. That's a pretty accurate representation of life. Oh, oh, oh. The game did not like that. Why is it so, like, intense? Can I still hunt a rabbit? Yeah, I can move, huh? Where did that bear go? I was so scared because it teleported me near it. I was genuinely terrified. I'm like, did this game just kill me? Like I said, I don't know what the bear does. I don't want to find out. I know some people would like to, and I sure wouldn't. Can you eat this, please? I know you're hunting rabbits, but... What are you doing? Just hanging out. Okay, there we go. Well, I guess since I have my kids, I'll see where that bear went. There's so many collectibles on these ledges. Has anyone ever seen the polar bear? Cause I'm serious, I did not know there was a polar bear in this game. I mean, I figured there might be, cause in Meadow you can play I think there's a bear. And I was always confused. You know what, maybe this game wants me to go back home? I'm trying to figure out where the heck it wants me to go. That is sad. That's sad. Oh, hitting the dang mic. Oh, we're here. Oh, there was a log. So wait a minute. Okay, so yeah, that's Snowflake. So this is where we were at. Yeah, I would not have crossed this log with my children. I'm sorry, like, that seems stressful. Oh! Worn and weary, she hastens to the den, her home now vast and empty. That's so sad. I'm trying to, though. It's raining. didn't. I didn't think about that. Do I not get to eat? Frick, man! Can I ask a question? Just lightning struck some rabbits in front of me. God, I don't need that. This is the most unified group of rabbits I've ever seen. I don't know what a group of rabbits is called. Fun fact though, animals tend to have a lot of different names for a group, and not just one. I never knew that until I looked it up, and I'm like, why? Can this lightning like start a fire or hit me? I think I'd rather. Where's the house? Oh, the house is right here. I didn't even know where the house was. I want to eat another rabbit before I go home. For all time's sake. Don't be striking my house. Listen, I don't care how mad this thunderstorm is, don't strike my house. That's very rude. No, okay. Rabbit said no, so gotta honor it. Alright. About an hour and a half. I'm not saying it like it's a negative. It's just like, dang, did it talk that long after I haven't really talked? Oh, look at my little house. Look how tiny it was. Such a little tiny house. Oh, look at her. There's with their big old paws. Lynx have big feet. I don't know if how many people know that. They have very giant paws. Relative to their size. Look, all the stars are back. Oh my god, like I'm blowing up over here. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. Oh, it's brightening up a little bit. Highly recommend this game. I'll say that another time. I highly recommend this game. Even what you've seen here is not everything that happens in this game. Clearly, because I found out that there's polar bears. So, I'm still learning new things in this game. And I played it for numerous hours. I mean, you can see like in one recording of an hour and a half, and that doesn't include like the very intro because I had to test the audio. The gameplay sessions are a little long. But you can also save and come back. But it's just such a beautiful game. It's such a different game compared to like every game that tries to be hyper realistic. The Shelter series, Pause, all of them said, you know what? We're gonna do something artistically beautiful instead of just realistic. And it works so well. Who's that? Is that the dad? I've never actually known, to be honest. I'm struggling to see. Am I gonna have to like up the... I don't know how I'm gonna up the video, to be fair. Without making like my VTuber glow in the dark. Oh, I can't run. I was like, I'm enjoying just walking. Let me try running. Oh, oh, there he is! I was like, who the heck? Yeah, like, is that the dad? Is that my mom? Who is that? That's why I never knew. Maybe I just don't remember. God, I'm so tiny. Look at all these fireflies. Are they fireflies? I guess they are. They're just kind of like blobs. So pretty. All these flowers. Oh. Can I still stop? Oh, I can actually. Let me just ruin the shot. Bro, Anders, you did it. And Jake, everyone did a great job. Animation's very hard though. It's fun, but it's very hard. Programming, I think, is the same way, really. It's just a different kind of art, you know? But everyone did such a great job. I'm gonna let this play. But yeah, seriously though, I cannot say it enough. If you have not played Shelter 2, you should, absolutely. Even after watching someone play it, even after watching multiple people play it, if this is something that interests you, I highly recommend picking it up, because it's fun to even come back to. Like I said, I played this in 2019. I don't remember exactly which month and day, I just remembered seeing 2019, I'm like, dang, and it's 2023 and I'm booting it up, because it's just that good. I kind of wish that they did more in this specific style. I know it's probably a lot harder. But yeah. You know, it's just such a great thing, and I don't know, it's just so good. I don't know how long these kinds of games take, but I know they gotta take forever just because of the art style. Special thanks to all mothers. It's a great Mother's Day game. Upsetting, but a great Mother's Day game. Why is my mouth not moving? Okay. Sorry. We got all messed up. I tried to calibrate it, it's not working. Can I still stop? Why? I like how you can just walk forever. Oh, I hit a rock. Find a maneuver, I can't see. No, maybe I hit the wall. Oh. What a perfect ending. All the bugs I've had. Man. I calibrated. Just in time for the video to be over. Now see, so I'm done with that playthrough, so I can't continue, but there should be a family tree. It was Bulba! Man. I'm so angry. But then you can play, like, so you can have different, patterns. So each babies are always different. Like, that's what I'm talking about. You always have, it's always changing. It's so cool. Or you can start a new family. If you didn't like this one, or you didn't like any of the colors, or your tree's a little too crazy, you can always start over. I'll turn my mouse sensitivity back up. See, I like this, but it's too fast for the camera. So if you don't have a mouse that you can change the settings on, I'm sure in the settings you can actually change the sensitivity. Yeah, you can change. I just leave it because I can just adjust my mouse. But yeah, Shelter 2, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I didn't talk a whole lot. I promise I'll start getting more into it with more topics to talk about. It's just, I've had it's been rough again. But I'm hoping, like, I'll start to get back to my normal self. I'll be able to talk more. I'll have more to talk about, just all of that. Also, this game was just very stressful. Like, I normally play very relaxing games. So, this game was a lot. At least for my brain power for where I'm at. But yeah, so thanks for, thanks for watching. I know I've already said that, but seriously, thank you to everyone that watches, that likes and subscribes. Anything, even leaving a comment. I love comments, man. I respond to everybody. At least now. There are some comments you can find on my channel I didn't respond to, but I felt like it was weird to respond after a couple years. But I do check comments now. So, yeah. I'll see you all in the next one, whatever one that may be. I'm hoping to do Super Mario Odyssey maybe next. But I'm not sure. But with that, I'll be leaving. Bye, everybody.